welcome to Life Gemz. My name is Keisha Christian, host of the podcast Life Gemz, and I'm so excited to have you on tonight. I just want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Dropping Gems Academy. You want to learn more about Dropping Gems Academy School for Holistic Studies? You could visit www.droppinggemsacademy.com to find out more information and also to get your free gift. Well, I have to tell you, thank you so much for coming on tonight. And as you could see from the topic that I have, if you're watching this on Facebook, if you see what I have for the topic tonight is called Metaphysics of Money. Now, I have to tell you, I have to preface this in saying I am not completely well versed in this topic, but it came into my spirit as today, well, not even today, but it came upon my spirit when I was preparing for this show tonight about the metaphysics of money, and it's something for me to talk about. So although I am not well versed in it, I am still a student. I'm learning myself. And I have to tell you, this came to me as I am now. I had recently completed a boot camp and I attended. And this is something that I learned in the boot camp, my business boot camp that I attended. And I'm currently now in a mastermind. So as we are all in quarantine together, I am taking my time to better my business, to expand my business, also to strengthen my mind and to learn more to bring to you and those of you who are in need of my services. So definitely, I just think it's important that I'm using this time now wisely and also to expand my mind and to learn more. So, as the topic suggests, getting back to the topic at hand, tonight the topic is all about metaphysics of money. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Thank you for coming on tonight. Hello, Jason. Thank you for coming on. So tonight, the episode, as I said, is all about the metaphysics of money. And starting with what metaphysics actually is. Let's begin with the definition of that word. Metaphysics is actually a major branch of philosophy that deals with the nature and existence of a thing that exists. So, and when we're talking about money, it's actually something that exists. Yes, it's an inanimate object, but it's a tool that we need in order to have commerce, in order to buy and purchase things or to get the things that we need. And in this time we're in right now, where people are being laid off, or some people are not really sure about their job security, and we might actually be in the state of lack right now. And I just come to talk about this because, like I said, this came to me in my spirit during meditation to talk about the metaphysics of money. Now, one of the things, or some of the things that I learned in my boot camp, are certain laws that go along, or certain universal laws that go along with the metaphysics of money. One being, and I'm going to only discuss three tonight, but one being the law of flow. Now, when we have the law of flow, you have to think of it like a river. Now, a river goes downstream. And when there's a blockage, you tend to have overflow. Okay? Now, in the sense of when we think about overflow in our lives, that could be attached to emotion. So, for example, you might feel things like fear and doubt. Those are all overflow because those are probably emotions that we have suppressed. So, during this time, when you have these type of emotions that are suppressed, it can definitely compromise your immune system. So it's very important to be aware of your feelings, and it's okay to feel your feelings. Like, I'm not going to lie, I'm telling you, I was feeling worried, and as I was sitting in meditation and prayer, that's something that I had to recognize, and then I let it go. And knowing that I live in an abundant universe, or of everything that I need, want, and or desire will come to me with great ease and little effort. This is my mantra that I say to myself. But I had to be aware of the feeling I had and allow myself to feel my feelings so they won't become suppressed. And as we talk about compromising our immune system, we want to do things that don't compromise our immune system. So we can't just think about just eating healthy or just putting healthy foods into your mouth, but you also need to look at it holistically as well. So dealing with your emotion, which is energy emotion, is all part of living a holistic lifestyle. So that's the first law I just mentioned. That is the law of flow. Very important that you are able to release these feelings, because you don't want to feel burdened or weighed down. So it's okay to feel your feelings. You are, however, in control what you do with those feelings. So just make sure that you take time and acknowledge whatever you're feeling, and don't suppress it. Acknowledge it. Number 2, the law of giving. Now, the law of giving and the law of receiving, I'm going to talk about them together. Now, they actually go hand in hand. And in this time, as we are going through this pandemic, it's very important to think about what are we giving in order to receive. Okay? So you have to look at these two laws, the law of giving and receiving. It's a never-ending cycle. So one of the things I say, like when I spend money, I don't really like to coin it as spending money. I look at it as my money is circulating, because every dollar that I put out will come back to me 100 times. This is also another mantra I say. And another thing I do too, whenever I am about to spend money, and this is like a physical money, not like on, even you could actually do this with a debit card, but I never did it, so I'm being honest. But if I say I'm spending cash, and before I actually will pay with the money, I actually will say like a little prayer or mantra over it, and that's exactly what I say. Every dollar that I spend comes back to me 100-fold. And one of the things I notice that when I do spend money, I'm using the word spend, but when I spend money, I do realize it does come back to me. And it may not come back to me in the sense of physical cash, but it might come back to me in the sense that somebody is coming out to help me, or I might receive a free gift for someone, or I might end up getting a new customer. So with that, this is how the law of giving and the receiving has worked for me. So like I said, these are two, they go together, the law of giving and the law of receiving. When you give what you seek, it also allows abundance to flow into your life, right? Just like now, I learned that when I share my knowledge with others, so just like what I'm doing now, I'm sharing my knowledge with you, things that I've learned, although I'm not, like I said, well versed in the metaphysics of money. I'm still learning myself, because there are other laws than these 3 laws that I'm talking about tonight. But I learned that once you give, you will receive. So that's also part of that as well. So in the spirit of giving, I have to tell you that I have a free ebook, and I've been talking about this ebook. It's really helpful. There are some really great tips in there about herbal remedies for seasonal allergies. So that is my gift to you tonight. And just remember, as we go through this pandemic, this too will pass. And just remember that when we're dealing with the metaphysics of money, you have to remember about the law of flow. Let things flow. Things all have a flow. They all have a rhythm. So at this time, let it flow. Be able to feel your emotions. It's okay to feel your emotions, because emotion is energy in motion. And it's all about dealing with holistic living. And also the law of giving and receiving. In order to receive, we must give what we seek. All right. So I thank you so much tonight for joining me on this episode of Life Gems. If you are watching this on YouTube, be sure to click the link in the description box below for your free ebook. You're watching me on IG, be sure to click the link in the bio. And if you're watching this on Facebook, be sure to click the link above to get your free ebook. Oh, I forgot about LinkedIn. I'm also posting this on LinkedIn as well. So if you're watching this on LinkedIn, definitely get your free ebook. All right, then. I thank you so much for watching tonight, today, morning, evening, or whatever time you're watching this. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, blessings, and holistic health to you. Love you. Peace and blessings.